everybody. I know that you've waited a little bit, a few technical hitches, but guess what? We're here. We're here.
We are live.
So, day number 4. Day number 4 for the 7-day reset, redefine, and reaffirm. How to make sure that you achieve your goals this year. How to make sure that you make it a little bit more effortless. How to make sure that you move towards your goals much quicker, much faster. And this is going to be a little bit of a different video, and it is very intentional that you don't have a workbook, you don't have a worksheet. It's very intentional because it's a video about mindfulness. It's a video about taking charge. It's a video about something that is much deeper, that when people don't notice what it is, they kind of go through life blaming everything and everybody else. Remember I said to you when we started this series that it's about creating a foundation, putting in place all those things that you need to put in place for you to achieve your goals much quicker, much faster. This video is about mindfulness and awareness. This video is about becoming more aware of who is in charge. When I was researching this video, I obviously looked for who are the best mindful people on the planet, and naturally you get attracted to the eastern side of the world. You go to the east where they have mastered this part of life. That's why you see that the subheading is called the Zen, who is the master of your destiny. And in this video, I want us to talk about mindfulness and taking charge. And it is very deliberate. I'm speaking very slowly, very deliberately, because I want you to stop for a second. I want you to become more aware of what's going on, both inside and outside. Become aware of your thoughts right now. That chatter mind, that mind going off right now saying, what is wrong with Coach Phil today? And then all the other 50,000 things that are going on, they're coming in, going out, coming in, going out. I just want you to just stop and become an observer of your thoughts. Because when you actually get this, you will realize that all along you have been in charge of your destiny, but you had let go. You had given that ability to something or somebody else, and therefore you had allowed life to get away from you. T. Harv Eker has always said that your thoughts become your beliefs become your actions become your results. And because we never take charge of our thoughts, we're never in charge of our destinies, because our thoughts become our beliefs become our actions. And then Sadhguru said that your thoughts are the most harmful thing that has ever happened to your destiny. Your thoughts are the most harmful thing that has ever happened to your life. The only reason why your thoughts are the most harmful thing to you is because you're not in charge, you're not in control. Who's in charge? How mindful are you? How So today's video is about reminding you who is in charge and asking you to really take a step back and become much more aware of the fact that you have been the person who has created everything that has happened in your life up till now. We want to create a better 2021. One of the ways that we're going to do it is by taking charge on the inside first. Why? Remember, your thoughts, your dominant thoughts become your beliefs become your actions become your results. If your dominant thoughts have been of a negative nature, of a doubting nature, if your dominant thoughts have been those of hesitancy and fear and not believing in yourself, guess what? Don't be surprised that the way you have gone about achieving your goals has been of the same nature, because your thoughts affect your beliefs affect your actions affect your results. The reason I don't have an action point, the reason I don't have anything for you to write down is I just want you to take it in, and when you get it, when you understand that you are not your mind, you are in charge of your mind. The moment you understand that you can control your mind, the only difference between you and a chimpanzee and all those things is because you have the power to think and rationalize better than anybody else. So as you get into 2021, I want you to start being much more mindful, and again, I was studying and I realized, even for me sometimes, that every time that I have allowed my thoughts to take over and take me down the wrong path, the only times I've been able to do an amazing job is when I've stopped and said, who is in charge? I was working out the other day and my body was giving up and I was in pain. And, and every part of me was telling me to stop. And then I asked myself, who the hell is in charge? Who is in charge of the mind? Who is in charge of feeling the pain? And before you knew it, the moment I took charge and said, you know what? We're going to go up to the end, okay? We're going to do this up to the freaking end. The mind, what? All of a sudden was like, okay, dude, let us align. What is the point of this video today? It's about you understanding that you got to understand that you must take charge consciously and be aware of everything you do consciously, not compulsively. You must understand that everything that is happening around you can actually be affected by you taking charge. You are the person who decides whether what is out there affects you or not. You are the only person who can decide what kind of actions you're going to take to have a different impact, to have a different result. When you organize your mind, anything you want will happen. Let me say that again. When you organize your mind, anything you want will happen. Napoleon Hill said, one of man's greatest challenges is to discipline their mind. One of your greatest challenges, one of my greatest challenges is to take charge of this mind, because it has a tendency to wander. It has a tendency to go where it's not supposed to go. It has a tendency to be dramatic. Some of you have minds that are so dramatic they could win an Oscar for being dramatic. One little thing and they come up with 1,000 scenarios why that is trouble and why that could cause this and that. And in 2021, I want to invite you to say, you know what? I'm going to be much more mindful. I'm going to take charge. I'm going to watch my mind. It becomes very fascinating. It becomes very, very interesting when you begin to watch your mind and what kind of nonsense it can come up with and how much it can come up with in terms of, we don't have enough time to get deeper into this, but I want to invite you to join the World Class Consultants course, because we go deeper into the power of the mind. But I want to tell you that your mind is designed to protect you. Your mind is designed to not look for risk. Your mind is designed to, it's like your big brother. It's there to make sure you don't get in trouble. So anytime that you're attempting to get out of your comfort zone, anytime, I'll give you the greatest metaphor for this. We do a firework, okay? We help people to walk on fire. And the moment I first mentioned the word, hey guys, today you're going to walk on fire, my God, you should see the faces of the people in the audience. all of a sudden you can see their minds going on. You know, the drama queen comes out like crazy. Da 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 da. You're going to kill yourself. It is not possible. People have died. Da da da. Don't you love yourself? Da da da. All this nonsense begins to come out. And our job as speakers, trainers, is to get you to that stage where you take charge of the mind and say, you know what? This guy is not here to hurt us. Most importantly, if it has been done by other people, then I'm sure it is possible. And when we get you to take charge, boom, all of a sudden, people begin to walk on fire and they get to their side and they're celebrating and they say, wow. And guess what? On the other side, the mind is like, oh, okay, that was easy. But before that, it was in overdrive. Oh my God, you're going to burn yourself. You're going to kill yourself. Don't trust this guy. Da, 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 da. So 2021 is about you becoming much more thoughtful, much more aware, much more in control, much more avoiding compulsive reflex reactions and being much more mindful. You know why the monks are really powerful? You know why the monks will go for days? You know, I like to talk about the monks. Every time you study these guys, you realize that all they have done is taking charge of the mind. Now, if you want to have better results this year, what are you going to have to do? You're going to have better thoughts, because your thoughts affect your beliefs affect your actions affect your results. One of the things that I got out of, from Sadhguru, it says, take conscious control of you and not your mind by thinking about what you want and not what you don't want. Because every time you say you're going to do something bigger, better, your mind is going to default back to, oh my God, you can't do that. Mindfulness. Mindfulness of how you're living your life. Mindfulness of what you're doing. Mindfulness of what your mind comes up with. Every time you stretch yourself. Every time you decide to, you're going to do something big. Just listen to your mind. It's going to come up with all kinds of crazy, crazy stuff. Your psychological structure, the way that you mind yourself and the way that you're in charge determines the outside environment. How much you control. Have you seen guys where there's so much going on around them, there's so much chaos, but they're just in Zen. They're nice and relaxed. Why? They've learned to take control of that thing. They have learned to understand that the mind does not control them. The mind does not control how they go about their lives. The mind does not control how they respond to life. Instead, they decide. They have organized their mind. They have taken discipline to the next level of saying, my mind will go where I want it to go. Now, I just want to share with you two things, even if I didn't want to give you any work to do, because I want you to be really mindful this time around. Even when you're thinking about your goals, think about your goals from a mindful position and say, what do I really want to create? And then realign your mind to it and say, you know what, this is what we're going to do, regardless of what you want. In this video, I'm not going to say go and do meditation, because when you go to meditate, before you get to another level of meditation, you're meditating, but you're thinking about what you're thinking about, your mind. But instead, I want you to go and become an observer of your thoughts. Even right now, with the pauses I'm taking this video, you are thinking, what's up with this guy? That's your mind. Up till now, everything that has happened in your life has been your doing up till now. Going forward, everything that is going to happen in your life in terms of your goals, what you're going to achieve, is going to still be you. And what we're saying in the mind reset is say, rather than it be compulsive, rather than it be, where it has been subconscious, where you have subconsciously sabotaged yourself, where you have not been in charge of some of your goals and results, some of your results. Now we are saying you're taking charge. You're saying, you know what? From now on, I am in charge. One of the best ways to take your mind out